Hey guys, it's Nicole. So today I thought it would be cool if I gave you kind of like a tour of my tattoos. I have quite a few. I have this whole sleeve right here. I have some on this arm, and then I have a bunch that I've done on my legs myself. So I'll give you a little tour of that, and I'll also tell you maybe like pain level, meanings behind them. Most of my tattoos don't really have any meanings. But if there is, I'll tell you kind of like a story behind it. This Om symbol that I got on my arm when I was 17 was my first tattoo. Obviously, I don't recommend going to a shop when you're underage, because if they're a reputable shop, they will turn you down. The shop that I went to didn't check my ID, so probably wasn't the best shop. But I was stupid and I really wanted a tattoo. So I went in really impulsively because I wanted to get a piercing, but when I got there, I was too scared. And I was like, oh, maybe I don't want to get a piercing, I'm kind of scared. So for some reason I thought, oh, a tattoo will hurt less. I don't know. I didn't have any idea of what I wanted to get. I kind of just walked in and was like, okay, I guess I'll get a small tattoo on my wrist. So I kind of just looked through some pictures and was like, yeah, no, this looks good, I guess. I wasn't really set on it, but I was like, I had the urge to get a tattoo really badly. And also I was kind of going through my hippie phase at this point. So I was like, ooh, Om symbol, like spiritual or whatever. So obviously would not recommend, doing such an impulsive decision for your first tattoo, but that's just what I did. So I got that one. It's my first tattoo. And finally I turned 18, and then I wanted to get my first like bigger tattoo. So my first big tattoo that I got was this mandala right here, this red one. I'll insert a better picture. I will also insert the tattoo artist that did this one. I got this one because, well, I love to draw mandalas. That's kind of like my thing. They mean a lot to me. I think they're really beautiful. They're really therapeutic to draw. I just love them. Something that I knew that I wanted, which eventually turned into this whole sleeve. I didn't know that I wanted a whole sleeve of that at that point. I just knew that I really wanted that, at least one on my arm. So that's what I got when I was 18. Let's see, the one that I got after that, I think, so after that, I went to art school. I had my first year of art school. I started getting into stick and pokes. So I bought tattoo needles on Amazon and like tattoo ink. I started doing stick and pokes on myself in the dorm room, and my roommates were also doing stick and pokes on themselves. So I think the first one that I did was this one that says art right here, because I was going to art school, so I thought that would be cute. And then I also did this little like branch with like leaves on it. It's not very good. I don't like it. I'm probably gonna get it covered up. I like the art one. I think that's cute. I think the next one that I got was this black cat right here, and I got that on Friday the 13th, and that one kind of has a fun story. It was Friday the 13th, and this shop was having like a flash day. So I was looking at the sheet, and there was kind of like a few hours wait, so I put my name in, and I decided to, on this black cat, because I was like, oh, I love cats, it's very spooky. It was also Friday the 13th in October, so it had like a very spooky feel to it. And then me and my friend were walking around while we were waiting for my appointment to be ready, and we went to a pet store, and there was a black cat that walked by, and we were like, oh my god, you have to get the black cat now. So yeah, I thought that would kind of fit well. That's why I got that black cat. And then I got these two black lines here. This one I got really impulsively. I kind of knew that I wanted like some black lines. I love the way that looks, so I just went into some random shop and I was like, can you just give me two thick black lines here? So they did that. That one hurt so bad because it was so much black, and they just kept packing it in, and it hurt a lot. So also the same thing with this cat here. There's a lot of black in it, so when there's like a lot of shading, a lot of like color packed in there, it's gonna hurt more because they're going over and over. So that one was pretty painful. I remember sitting there, and the guy was like shaking so much, and I was like, I'm sorry, like I can't help it. I was like twitching. Then let's see, I was 2017. I mean, I think it was my second year of school. I had put some thought into it, and you know, over the past like maybe 2 years, after I had gotten that first mandala on my arm, I was thinking it would be really cool if I had a whole sleeve of just geometric black work with like some dots. And so I was thinking about it for a while, saving up a lot of money because I knew it would be very expensive, and I was doing some research on like what artist I wanted to do it, and I found this guy in Brooklyn. His name is John Sultana, and he did my whole sleeve here except for that first one that I got, the red one. So I contacted him and I told him my idea, and so I went in for a consultation. I love his style. I'll insert some clips of his style. You should definitely check him out. He's like incredible. I was kind of just like, you know what, you can do whatever you want, really. Like, I had a pretty basic, like, just mandalas, some lines, geometric, black and gray. So I was like, yeah, just drop some stuff and do whatever you think looks good. And I went in, I would say once a month for a little while, and then the sessions would last about 3 hours. And it's still not done. There's still some parts I'll show you, like right here. It's supposed to continue up here. There's going to be a little bit more continuing down to the wrist. And then there's going to be some more shading on the outlines of each shape, so you can see like more definition. I'm really, really happy that I chose such a great artist because it is going to be on me forever. So I'm really happy that I made that commitment. I will insert clips of like every single angle and whatnot. So we're still working on that one. That one's like, the sleeve is probably like my favorite, you know, tattoo. I would consider this one big tattoo here. The most painful parts were definitely the elbow and like kind of by the armpit, like the really tender spots, very sensitive. But all the way here and down here is pretty easy. But I guess I could say that I have kind of a high pain tolerance. So sorry if the view is a little bit different and the lighting is a little bit different. I just remembered that I forgot to talk about this little flower that I have on my arm right here. I got this one as a Friday the 13th tattoo, another one. There's not too much meaning behind it other than that I think it looks cool. Yeah. And then I move on to my legs, which I have done all myself. And this is when I started getting like more experimental with my stick and pokes. I wanted to try some harder things. So I'll show you what I've got here. This was the first one that I did on my leg. As you can see, it's right above my knee on my thigh. The next one that I did was this one on my other knee, above the knee, just to kind of have something that kind of like went together. I wanted to practice my lines. So this is all hand poked. So I did this mandala on my upper thigh. This one took about 3 different sessions because it took a very long time. I first did the outline and then I did some shading. Here's a really good close-up. You can see every little poke that I did. Then I did this one because I got some red ink and I wanted to test it out. And then I did this one on my leg. There's still a little bit of gaps in there, but you kind of, yeah, I like that one. I think that these 2 legs go really well together. And then we have this one, which I'm not done with. It's my most recent one. It's very ambitious, very big. I will show you what it looks like right side up. But yeah, this is just a little room with a window and a plant that I drew. Very minimalist. As you can see, it's very dotty, so I have to go over it a few more times to get it, you know, darker, and so you can really see the lines there. But yeah, that was quite an ambitious one. I was really trying to do something bigger and harder than I'm used to, so we're gonna finish that one soon, hopefully. So those are all my tattoos as of right now. I have a lot more that I want to get. I'm sure in a few years I'm going to acquire so many more, especially since I am starting this journey of becoming a tattoo artist myself. I'm sure I'm going to be working with a lot of very talented people. Probably going to give myself some more tattoos once I learn how to use a machine. Probably going to give myself some more stick and pokes as well. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I will insert my art Instagram so you can follow me and watch. I will be posting more regularly. You can see my journey as I go through this tattoo apprenticeship. yeah, I'm really excited. So thanks guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day or night or morning, whenever you're watching this video. Okay, bye.